There is a land, a place, a plane of existence upon which normal everyday life chortles along. On this land, a person lives among many other people, and no one is quite exactly the same as anyone else. At least this is what they tell themselves. They learn, they work, they love, they vote, they fight, they communicate, they survive. And the land is filled with all of these people, one after another going about their business, every day like another. One evening there is a great storm, and it is a storm the likes of which no one on the land, or who has ever lived on the land, has ever seen. This is a very unique storm, with new as an amazing sights and sounds. No one on this land has ever told of a storm like this. Many of the people look up to see what the storm is all about, but most of the people are busy surviving. They're running to keep out of the storm. They know the storm is special, they can feel it, but it's still just a storm. This too shall pass, they say to each other. But the people who look up, who keep looking up, can't help themselves. Something isn't right. It just doesn't feel right. Now, on this special night, there's a huge flash in the sky and a very special lightning that's never appeared on a storm on this land ever before. A kind of lightning that illuminates the whole sky in a great brilliance. Just for a fleeting moment, it shines. And there, in that brief moment, a few of the people see something in the sky they've never seen before. It is a great spider web, a monstrous network of crisscrossing angles encompassing the whole breadth of the sky. And then it is gone, flash, gone, just like that. And it is dark again. And the people blink their eyes and look around at each other, and they're speechless. They do not know what they have just seen. But now the few people who have their necks craned upward, they cannot look away from the dark sky. They wait, and they look, and they wonder, what was that? And just as they've almost given up looking, suddenly, snap! There it is again, a crack. And then their visage opens up again to reveal this enormous spider web in the sky, hovering over their land, as far as the eye can see. And they freeze, and they do not dare blink, and they stare at this huge, monstrous, incredible spider web. It's above them. It seems to stretch completely across the horizon, spreading like a control grid over their entire existence. And then it is gone in a flash. Did you see that? Did you? And they scream at anyone who will listen. Everywhere, people are still hustling and bustling, trying to get home for supper, to feast on their Friday sausages and beer. But the few ones who have seen the great spider web above them all, they scream, "Hey, wait! Did you see that?" "What?" an angry commuter says, not slowing down his gait. The web above us, it was above our whole land. This great, why, it looked like a huge spider web in the sky." And the man looks up with a scowl and says, "What spider web? What are you talking about, crazy? I don't see anything." "But it was there, I swear it. It was visible, but only for a second, in a flash. Look, I know it's dark now, but what do you see? Do you see anything?" Nothing at all. You must be insane. Go home. Don't you have somewhere to be?" And off he mumbles about missed train schedules and such. And the few, they look up again and into the dark sky, and there is nothing but a storm. And so they rub their eyes and jostle their heads a bit and start to wonder and doubt. Maybe it was my eyes. Maybe I'm just tired. There's no spider web in the sky. Why, that's just in my imagination. Nobody ever saw it. Nobody ever told me in school or in church or on the news about a great spider web in the sky. I mean, certainly there must not be one then, they convinced themselves. But the thought of that great spider web in the sky, the way it spanned across the whole land, so big, so vast, so menacing, the way it glistened in the lightning's electric buzz. The few who saw the spider web are plagued by it. They cannot get it out of their minds. It haunts their dreams. It marks a place in their memories all the days of their lives, and they find that they will never be the same again. No, not after that night. The night they saw what had been invisible to them before, and what would always be invisible to others. After that night, somehow they were never the same. And so they roamed the land this way all the days of their lives, wondering if they really had seen the thing which they had seen, which nobody else could see, would see. And they found themselves often looking up at the dark sky on stormy nights like that one.